Okay, let's go to one of the use case, quality of service-based resource optimization. So what is quality of service? Quality of service is based upon uplink and downlink QoS flows. A PDU session can transfer one or more QoS flows. Okay? So, ano ba ibig sabihin? You know, let's go back to the 2G. Nung unang panahon kasi tawag lang tayo. Tawag. Pag nakatawag ka, masaya ka na. And then, may value-added services like the text messages or the SMS. Mas simple ang buhay nun. Actually, for us, when I started, it's a simple life na trabaho na we're actually optimizing voice calls and yun lang. And then comes the 2.5, 2.75G, GPRS and Edge, doon sa mga nakaabot pa noon, na hindi pa niya lumalagpas sa 1 Mbps. Actually, masaya na kami sa 384 kbps noon. Which actually is what promised by, ano ba yung ginagamit noon? DSL. Mga EADSL pa tayo noon na kumukonect tayo sa phone. But as we evolve, medyo lumalaki na yung pangangailangan, and there's a lot of services na ngayon. Na you have this app, you have these tools na hindi naman pare-pareho ng requirement. I mean, like for example, in Netflix, in YouTube, iba yung pangangailangan yan because you have to have a constant streaming of data. Hindi ka dapat naglalag, walang buffering. Unlike with messaging na hindi naman kailangan ng bandwidth for this message chats, okay? Or you're playing ano ba mga laro ngayon, yung mga may Angry Bird pa ba? Then yung for example yung nalimutan ko din yung nilalaro na yung uso ngayon eh. But then yeah, iba-iba yung mga requirements. So dito ngayon papasok yung quality of service. Because you have to categorize those services. Okay? Ano ba yung mga requirement nila? And you give what they deserve. Okay? So, kung kailangan mo na mabilis, so you give it. Pag hindi naman, you can just give this amount of bandwidth. So, we categorize the QoS flow to guaranteed bitrate, non-guaranteed bitrate, and the delay critical GPR. And basically, when you say guaranteed bitrate for 5G or for 4G, although we don't have yet the VONR for the 5G now, right now, but in the Philippines, we have the VoLTE. So makikita nyo, some of you may be using the phones, and when you go to the signal bar on the upper right or upper left, you will see VoLTE. So it means you have, when you call, you're actually using the 4G now. Because merong mga part na pag hindi ka pa rin configured, based on from your subscription, when you call, make a voice call, binababa ka niya sa 3G or sa 2G. Okay? But if you have the VoLTE, you're using actually the LTE network to make the call, and you are actually using VoLTE. So you need to have the guaranteed bitrate. You have to be given this. Laging priority ang voice call, actually. So that's the guaranteed bitrate. And then the non-GPR, ito yung mga packets. Okay? So these are the data sessions. So yeah, so that's an overview of the quality of service. So in 5G, you have the 5G QI, or in 4G we have the CQI, but for 5G we have the 5G QI, and these are actually the categories na sinasabi ko. Okay, so ito yung mga ina-assign sa UEs. Ano ba yung ginagamit ko ngayon? Am I having a conversational voice call? So you assign me a 5QI of 1. Okay? Paano kung nagvi-video lang ako or interactive gaming? So I'll be using 7. Or if I'm doing TCP-based services like email, chat, so we have the 8 and 9 here. Okay? And then a lot of, so we have the low latency here, 80, or the mission critical services like this. So ito, parang yalagyan ka lang ng tagging. Okay? So the 5QI or the 5G QoS identifier is a pointer to a collection of QoS characteristics such as priority level, packet delay, and packet error rate. These QoS characteristics can be standardized or non-standardized. As a result, the table above shows various standardized 5QI values for various QoS flow types such as GBR, non-GBR, and delay critical GBR flows. Yeah. So when after discussing the QoS, So we have the QoS-based resource optimization. So the challenge now is the instantiation of run subslice is prepared by careful planning to understand if run resources will be able to support run subslice. Default behavior of run is obtained that shall fulfill slice in most situations. So you have the scheduler. So the scheduler ensures PRB isolation between slices and uses PRBs in optimal way to fulfill SLS for different slices. Okay, there are times and places where run resources are not enough to fulfill SLS with default configuration. Yeah. So basically this one is it's like a functionality wherein ina-assure lang niya kung mabibigyan ka ng better you have the criteria. I mean, if you are assigned this QoS, magkakaroon ka ng ibang pathway into the radio access network. Okay, so you have like slices. Like for example, lahat ng mga na tatawag lang, you'll be using this path. O lahat ng nag-video, you're using this path. So basically, you are optimizing the resource para hindi sila magsabay-sabay. Kasi in lower Gs, in lower generations, they were using one resource and nagsasabay-sabay yon. So pag kunyari you're meeting the maximum PRBs or you're using the maximum, how do you say that? Capacity. If you're using the maximum capacity already, yung mga susunod na papasok mabablock na, hindi na makakagamit ng network. So by optimizing this one, ma-ensure natin na lahat makakagamit. Okay? So, QoS resource optimization. So you have this, the node responsibility. So if you go back to our architecture, so you have the SMOD here that is monitoring the QoS related metrics. Okay? And then it sends the policies. Ano ba yung policies natin? Pag ganito bang gamit mo, ganito ang gagawin mo. Pag ganito ba ang QoS mo, ganito ang mangyayari sa'yo. So you have those policies here. And then it is interpreted here, the execution of the policy. So gagana siya sa A1 interface, and then you have the QoS. Maybe this is an XApp that is executing what will be the decision for the UEs. Okay, so this is an example. Yeah, you are prioritizing like the 11, 12, 13 UEs. Okay, so you will be sending here the control messages for G node B. Okay, so like for example, the UE10 and UE12 are tagged as high priority users because of their QoS. So there would be here a decision near real-time RIC. Of course, it should be here because this should be done immediately. So control message for G node B. Ano mangyayari? When you tag this 10, 12 as high priority users, you decrease the bitrate for, of course, nung mga hindi naka-high priority users. So 11 and 13 would be having a decreased minimum bitrate, but depending on the QoS. Kasi mamaya, ito ang ginagamit lang naman nila ngayon right now. This one is doing WhatsApp, this one doing Viber, and these two are doing downloads or maybe doing video streaming. So, kaya sila maging high priority user. Or they are tagged as high priority users because of their subscription. So, it depends. So, pero yun nga, since they are high priority users, they'll get most of the resources and then, yeah, it's finite resource. So, you have to get from somewhere. So, that's why you have to decrease 11 and 13 to give way for 10 and 12. But not at point na yung 11, 13 di na makagamit. I mean, they will have decreased bitrate. And actually, if you're a human, you don't feel that. I mean, if you're doing messaging, you don't feel that you have reduced bitrate because you don't need it. Okay? So, yeah, isa sa mga example. May chat po, tanong. Yun, ML Games, thank you. Okay, sorry po, Tito na. ML Games, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, yung mga nag-ML, might be a high priority users because they need latency, because if you have poor latency in those ML games, patay ka na, hindi mo pa alam, patay ka na pala kasi nag-lag pala yung game. So yeah, you will be a high priority user, you will be given more and of course based on your subscription din, of course. Okay? So question po on this QoS, this is one of the use cases. Okay? So iba na yung panahon ngayon eh. I'm not sure if you can what do you call this, kung kung makikita nyo rin. But during our time before, when it's still 2G, naabot ako pa yung 2G pa lang eh. Yun nga, sabi nga, simple lang ang buhay, makatawag, makatext, yun lang. Pero ngayon, makapakasalimuot to the point that even the operators have different groups optimizing different services. Okay? So, ang lalaki nga ng mga grupo ngayon because you have a lot going on in the network, a lot of services.